Hi, I'm Cherry. Welcome to my photography journal. At the beginning of this course, I am an absolute beginner, knowing nothing about camera, composition, editing softwares, literally nothing. But I always wanted to give it a try because I have a huge obsession with Japanese sceneries. The hustling, bustling nightlife in Tokyo, the traditional housings and architecture, the nature, they all look really good and I really want to capture them with my own camera. One of my favorite photographers goes by the name Japan with two N's at the end in Twitter. Unfortunately, the account is currently banned and I cannot find the portfolio, but I still have some photos of the photography that I downloaded before it got banned. Their photography captures the beautiful nature in Japan, and I love how they always added a slight layer of pink on the photos to make the photo more comfy and dreamy. Another photographer that I always like is Aishi on Twitter. He is also a Japanese photographer, but he mostly takes night shots with a very different take on the editing. I really like his blue and red cyberpunk look, and in fact, I did use him as an inspiration for one of my themes. Although I'm not in Japan, I wanted to make similar shots for this assignment. I started off going to a lot of photography trips and try to explore what theme that I should go for. And since I am a total beginner in photography, I watched a lot of photography videos before each photography trip that I had. I first tried to go for a vintage theme, and I took a couple of shots in my first time out in central London to Camden Town and Portobello. I also tried to go with nature and animals on the trip to Kew Gardens. I have also not only go to photography trips with my friends to Westminster, Soho, Covent Garden and Chinatown, I have also go on solo trips. After about 1 month of experimentation, I have finally settled on a theme where I am comfortable with, which is cyber nightlife. In this theme, I took most of my pictures in Chinatown at night, and to achieve cyberpunk look, I again looked up a lot of videos, and from those videos, I basically lowered the temperature, increased the tint, and play around with some colors, and I wanted to make use of some complementary colors and use orange and cyan as my main colors for those pictures. In this theme, I also tried to use a technique I found online where people will use the water to capture the reflection of light. I tried finding puddles, and I have also tried to bring a bottle of water and pour it onto the ground. I have made a lot of attempts and failed a lot of times. I probably need more practice, but I think this is the best one I got so far. This is taken in the train station in Uxbridge at night. Another theme that I settled on is called collage. After photographing environments for like 2 months, I wanted to try something new like portrait. However, I personally feel like portraits are a bit too boring and dull, and I wanted to add a little bit of fun to it. So I looked into Pinterest for some references and saw a technique called double exposure, where you combine the two different pictures in different colors to create a new one, and I would like to try it for myself. I started off taking a few pictures of my flatmates in the room. Hard for me to get my flatmates to post the expression that I want it to be. But after showing a few reference photos and practice, it helped me to get the picture more easier as I go. Then I went up to Lightroom, I did a little bit of face editing and went to Photoshop to combine the two photos together. And here are some finished products. After 3 months of work, I feel like I have improved a lot in photography, and I have made artwork that I never thought that I would be able to make. In general, as a total beginner, I am quite proud of my progress and I would like to improve more in the future.